Greetings Earthlings and welcome to Planet Sync. In each episode we invite a musician from planet Earth. Our intention is to gain information about the world of sync, as we are setting up our own advertising agency. This week's guest is...
Hi, I'm David Stark. I've been in the music business for over 40 years, the last 24 as the founder and publisher of SongLink International and Cuesheet Tipsheet, which help songwriters, composers and publishers place their music with artists, or in film, TV and advertising. I also write songs myself occasionally, a few sci-fi ones as well, and I also play drums in a tribute band called the Trembling Wilburys. Well, I'm very pleased indeed to be here on Planet Sync today. Thank you very much for inviting me, and here's my choices.
Thanks for coming on board, David. So, we asked you to bring a few of your favorite things. What book is that?
The book I'd take would have to be The Penguin John Lennon, consisting of In His Own Right and A Spaniard in the Works, which are Lennon's two great books from 1964 and 65, with amazing stories, cartoons and general nonsense. I was reading them again recently and they're just brilliant and hilarious, so yep, that would be the book to take with.
A fine paperback writer. What gadget is that?
My gadget would have to be my pocket back scratcher. I was given a lovely little plastic extendable back scratcher with a little miniature hand at the end. Just perfect when you're in some situation where you're just desperate to scratch your back, and there it is. I can just open it up and scratch away. I wouldn't be without it. So that's my gadget.
I need to get one of those for my cyberdog Maximilian. He has got dreadful cyber fleas. What band t-shirt is that?
Band t-shirt? Well, I'm in a tribute band to the Travelling Wilburys. We're called the Trembling Wilburys.
Trembling Wilburys, great name. Another favorite tribute band of mine is Bon Jovi, a band of banjo players, a tribute band to those rockers, Bon Jovi.
So I'd have to take their t-shirt or ours, if we had one. So yeah, the greatest supergroup of all time, the Travelling Wilburys.
For the record, my wife Moon Unit loves the Travelling Wilburys. Her favorite Wilbury is Lefty Wilbury, aka the Bigot. If your flight was delayed back to planet Earth and you had to bring another t-shirt, one that you had lost many years ago, what would it be?
Okay, so my t-shirt would have to be Jimi Hendrix, who I saw 6 times from 1967 to 1970. Just an incredible performer. And years ago I had a fantastic green t-shirt with a Hendrix image on it. Lost it many years ago, but if I could find one like that, I would certainly take it with me.
Foxy, you know you're a cute little heartbreaker. Ha. What drink is that?
Well, I'm off the booze at the moment, so I would just take a nice bottle of still water. That would be it for me. Might have been a bottle of red or a bottle of bubbly a while back, but I'll just stick to water at the moment.
What is the best TV commercial ever?
The best TV commercial, my favourite one's always been the old Cinzano ad on the plane with Joan Collins and Leonard Rossiter. The absolute classic scene, knocking the drink over. Still funny today. I saw it again recently and I love it. And Leonard Rossiter was a superb actor, great comedian.
Joan Collins and Leonard Rossiter, a fantastic double act. They don't make him like that anymore. I loved Joan as Alexis Carrington Colby in the 1980s soap opera Dynasty. What a bitch. What's your favourite album of all time?
The album I'd take, well, I suppose it would have to be Abbey Road. Still my favourite album 48 years later. I remember when it came out and I thought, well, the Beatles will never do anything better, and they never did. So yeah, from start to finish, I love every track. So that's my album, Abbey Road.
Let me sing you a bit of Come Together.
Here come old flat top. He come grooving up slowly. He got due to eyeballs. He's one holy roller. He got hair down to his knees. Got to be a joker. He just do what he please.
What's your favorite TV show theme tune?
My favorite TV theme music has to be The Prisoner. from the 67 TV series, starring the legendary Patrick McGoohan, who also conceived it and directed some of it. My favourite all-time series, my favourite actor, and it still looks incredible. It was repeated recently, actually, for the first time in years, and in my opinion, it still stands up. So there we go, The Prisoner.
I love The Prisoner. It is a 60s classic, David. However, that big white ball is terrifying. You are number six. You, David, are number one. What's your favorite film soundtrack?
My favorite film soundtrack has been Blade Runner for many years. Probably the most iconic science fiction film ever made. I love the film, I love the music. The score by Vangelis is just incredible. That sultry theme with the sax and the whole atmosphere, the whole vibe conjures up the atmosphere of the film. Just superb. So they're bringing out the new Blade Runner soon. Can't wait to see it. So let's hope the music is just as good. Or I believe that Vangelis has done the score again, thank God.
Vangelis Odysseus Papathanasiou, aka Vangelis. He can pen a good tune. My wife Moon Unit loves the Chariots of Fire score. What's your favorite video game?
Best music in the video game? I don't play video games at all. But I did see, here we go, Paul McCartney wrote one a few years ago for a game called Destiny, and I saw the video. That was absolutely outstanding. The song was called Hope for the Future, and they set him in the video game, and the song did absolutely nothing. I think the game was big, but I think he was pretty upset that the song didn't do much. But I thought it was one of his better songs of recent years, so I guess that would be my favourite music from a game, Destiny.
I always thought Paul's Frog Chorus would make a good video game. Please send our regards to Paul. He would be welcome as a Planet Sync guest anytime.
Well, it looks like that's it.
Thank you so much for being our guest this week, David. You have been a fantastic guest. Keep on trembling with those Wilburys. I must dash as I need to clean up the mess those Gucci girls made after they shot their campaign up here last week, otherwise Moon Unit will hit the roof.